opposition to take over.
A review of the performance of the Third National Development Plan shows that government will not hit the intended targets with 2 financial years left to the end of the program. The Minister of State for Planning, Amos Lugolobi, says that if it is to be attained, it will be because of the downward adjustment of the targets as hinted at during the review of the performance in the financial year ended June 2022.
We have shortfalls here and there, and in view of these, we want to revisit some of our targets, lower them a little bit, drop some where necessary, and ensure that we remain in sync with our aspirations. We want to make sure that we retain those goals, interventions that we shall be able to achieve in the next 2 years.
Gross failure was registered on the indicator on improvement of the achievement of the Third National Development Program, with only 17 performance rate, way below the 40% target during the period. The COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine have taken blame for everything wrong with the poor performance of many economies, and so is the retardation of development programs. However, the elephant in the room that politicians and government speak less about is the high level of fiscal indiscipline.
Supplementary expenditure has continued to be a challenge, and yet it is a key target under our NDP III targets as a program. This has remained high. We came in at 9.86, yet we're supposed to be below 3%.
A reflection of the already received supplementary requests by the Treasury shows that there shall hardly be a difference with the previous year. Suppression of the supplementary requests by the Treasury has in the meantime saved the situation.
In my office there is one drawer which I've dedicated for keeping supplementary requests, and it has filled up. People writing supplementary requests on things like buying a car, on paying wage, on travel.
The supplementary requests, which sometimes come immediately after the budget has been passed, are criticized for crippling the fulfillment of the national priorities. The rest of the development indicators reflect a similar poor performance, like the GDP growth by 4.6% instead of the 5.9%, reduction in domestic arrears with a percentage of the total expenditure at 1.5%, higher than the required target of 0.7%. Weaknesses in monitoring and evaluation contributed to the average performance.
We need to design a new approach of reality and say, can OPM monitor NDP programs or government programs across the country with, I think, is it 20 staff?
I also wish to point out that it is important that we do not take the annual reviews as a ritual. This is a very important activity that will help us deliver the key results of the DPI program, and specifically our promises to the people of Uganda.
This is the third time government is implementing the 5-year development program, for which there is a demand for information on how much has been attained to inform the implementation of future programs. Jackson Onyango, NTV.